It was a 2-1 victory against Connaskey Nomads in our last league game, Craig, and with that we secured the JD Cymru Premier title. How's the week been since then?
Yeah, it's been good. The lads got some well-deserved time off afterwards. They had 2 days off and then they had a training session and another day or so off and to enjoy the weekend. And it was all very dramatic the way it happened. It couldn't have happened a better way. Really, I'm really pleased for the lads at the high of scoring a goal in the last minute against your closest rivals to win the league. And it was brilliant on the lads' behalf. It was a great celebration and it's been a good week. Obviously, the plans can fully go in motion for European football now. We've always planned away and got plates spinning at one time just to make sure we don't get caught short, but to have the confirmation and to go ahead and go and get plans, friendlies, where we're going to go pre-season, what we're going to do, recruitment meetings, etc., then it's been a really good week.
And that was, in fact, your 10th title as TNS head coach. Where would you rank that one out of the 10?
Yeah, I think it's right up there. I think it'll take some stopping the first one. The first one was a very memorable. Obviously, my first title as the manager, in the way we'd done it as well. Obviously, beating Bangor 5-0 at home on the last day of the season to win the league. But yeah, it was right up there for excitement, for the way the game panned out and the way the result panned out in the drama right at the end. So from that point of view, I'm really proud to 10 is amazing. There's no way in the world when I come through this door. I think it was in 2007. As the manager, that I thought sitting here in 2026 that I would have won 10 titles for the football club over 2 spells, and very proud of that, and we've got a lot of people to thank: staff, players, supporters, volunteers, and most importantly players. You don't win anything without good players.
Well, we are back in league action this weekend. We head down to face Penybont away from home. We obviously won't need any reminders of our last visit to the Dragon Bet Stadium. So will you see this weekend's game as a chance to go back down there and put that wrong right?
Yeah, obviously we're very disappointed. It wasn't a good day for us. We didn't particularly perform very well. I think it was we all knew that. We all knew after the game there was no huge inquest. I think we got in the change room. The players are fantastic professionals, and in a lot of them put their hands up and owned up just to not being good enough on the day, individually and collectively. So we, as a group, we've got to take that responsibility from the players to the staff, and no one was good enough on that day. So we moved on in the response to win like we did the Connaskey after a 5:30 kick-off in South Wales, and then playing the game on a Tuesday night with a travel back, etc. Then it was fantastic to win it so late as well in the game. It showed fantastic resilience, fantastic fitness, fantastic enthusiasm, in a amazing will to win. It's something that the players have got in abundance, in the staff and in the club in general. So yeah, we'll definitely be looking to go down there and win another game. I think that's 7 league games in a row we've won. We want to go right the way at the end of the season and win the last 5. That's our aim. It always was our aim from the split, to try and go and win all 10 games. We're 6 down from the split. We've got 5 to go. 5 down and 5 to go. So yeah, we'd like to carry that on and extend the winning run to 8 league games in a row.
Well, we have faced Penybont 3 times already this season. We've won all 3 games, so that's a reason for plenty of confidence heading into this one.
It is, but we all know Penybont are a good team. The possibly haven't had the season they'd like to have from last season, but they're still a very good team with very good players, very dangerous. They've got good experienced staff, and Rhys, Griffith's doing a fantastic job as a manager there, which he has done for years. From all the way getting promoted years ago to then competing at the top of the league and getting qualifying for European football. So it's never an easy place to go. We know that. We understand that. I think we got beat twice there last year. So we'll be going all out to make sure we win all 4 encounters this year.
After those 3 defeats for Penybont, are you expecting them to maybe try anything different this weekend?
I don't know. We obviously respect all teams. We respect Penybont and their players, but we've been 95% concentrating on ourselves. We're in a take away the cup final. We're in a really good, rich vein of form. Like I said, 7 league wins in a row, and we'll be going there the way we want to play and try and push our style and push our game plan on top of anybody at this moment in time with our way we're playing. So a fantastic away win at Connaskey, which is a tricky place to go on Tuesday. So, Penybont equally is going to be as tricky, but we'll do all we can, prepare all we can, and be ready to try and get all 3 points again.
Are we likely to see any squad rotation maybe in the weeks ahead, letting players that haven't featured as much go out there on the pitch and see what they can do?
Yeah, possibly, but I'm always going to pick the strongest team for the situation. So if that's someone maybe carrying a knock or someone not 100% fit, then that'll be the case. But it's we're not, for want of a better phrase, we're not a charity. We're not, players are here to earn their right to play. Players have earned their right to play. So I will be picking the strongest squad and the strongest team I feel available to win the game. Because we desperately want to win every game of the season remaining.
And finally, Craig, then what's the injury situation looking like as you make that team selection this weekend?
Yeah, it was great. We had great news on Sunday. I was at the game on the 19th game. Leo Smith played 45 minutes of his comeback. I think it's the nearly 8 months that he's been out with his cruciate he's done in European football. So that's brilliant. Leo will be back available. Sheps is not quite made it, even though he started training again this week. Who else is there? I think Adam Wilson is still out, but apart from that, I think everyone else is fit and available. So we've got a strong squad to choose from again. So I think Adam Wilson, Sheps, and Leo Smith might not be available. But apart from that, I think we're all good. We've got a really strong competitive squad, and it just makes my job tougher every week.